Subscribe for your good will be cool.
Year in, year out on Vandyke GH platform, what I say is in all you are doing when you go for reality shows, pray for fan base. If not, whatever style BME. So it is party time. You have more vibes. Condom versus Akorfa dancing here and there. Party did happen. Conversations came there because that place you know here and when. So they came in, Naya has been crying. Bogdan goes to his woman. He has a lot on his plate. He is also closer to Akorfa. Akorfa is also going through her own ordeal. He is torn between helping his woman and also coming to help Akorfa. Just as Ohineba was also going through issues with Ewurama because of fish and still needed to make time for Perry. So I don't see why people, they form as if Perry or Ohineba has the right to defend Perry, but Bogdan should not defend Akorfa. Like, oh, come on. You people, don't we all go to the same church? Or you go to the same mosque? Anyway, come closer. So there are narratives forming. I know it's obvious. Ewurama and they got huge fan base. People love them. But come to think of it, yeah, you are Bogdan asking his baby, why are you crying? Girl, we didn't talk. Please talk to me. I don't like this. Let's talk about it if there is anything. So he's also taking alcohol and he's equally not used to alcohol. So the more he's asking and the girl is not talking, then his temper is shooting up. These are people that we barely even hear them argue. We've been hearing Ewurama argue every now and then. They move to washrooms to settle their wahala. But for whatever reason, people have problem with Bogdan settling issue with his woman. So you're talking to a crying lady, narratives will form and she's unable to talk because she's also hurt. You cannot blame Naya. You equally cannot blame Bogdan because he's in love and want to know, why is my baby crying? So he's beginning to think of things that will make her cry. Is it this one? That one? She kept looking at him and went like, you stop talking about it. It's okay. And that was the deal breaker. He went like, you don't get to show me. If you would shut me down, then you don't cry in front of me because you should know that these are things that I can't contain. Why will you show me and tell me to stop? No one gets to tell me to stop when I'm talking. That is where people are basing the argument and say that boy they feel in body. Like I said, language is a problem. Bogdan could be too much. But other housemates are no saint. We know they hear Rama they pet or anybody they say, don't call me Dennis. I am Ohineba. A lot happened last night because of alcohol. So why is the whole street acting up? That boy is not fit for Naya, really? And is Naya fit for Bogdan? They're all trying to sort their emotions out. The girl might have heard something. Something might have gotten to her skin, under her skin. It's okay. The young man was there, but she was not ready to voice it out, and he was trying to help. Whatever that it is what it is. I'm just hoping that they get to solve their wahala, which they did, like every other couple in the house. So now, he now goes to Akorfa, yeah. Akorfa equally crying. He want to know, and Akorfa said she's reminiscing on a lot that happened at the party. Akorfa wouldn't say what she had. But according to her, this whole thing of Angela acting up like she is not a good person and defending Perry did hurt her. That one, two people got problem. Akorfa never said Angela is not supposed to defend Perry. I don't know where people watch this show from. Her thing had gotten to do with why will Angela twist narrative when she equally was there, to the extent that something else happened with her and even Nigel. But since she knew that time Perry was wrong, she didn't want to interfere at all. It was later she told Boy that, you know, I like you. You were wrong, but I didn't want narratives forming. That is why I kept quiet instead of standing for Akorfa. So you get a narrative. So I don't know waiting this up. Akorfa equally is no saint. These are gamers in the house. And maybe Akorfa feels she might be evicted. And it is getting to Akorfa's friend, that is Bogdan. And maybe he want to know if Perry will have a place in him to pair with Akorfa come Saturday. But he does not want to spill the magic words. So Akorfa is crying and he gets up and he goes to Perry. Perry was sleeping, he tapped him and he woke up and went like, Akorfa is crying, I don't know what they saw. Do you know what is making her cry? And Boy said no. And Boy went down. And Condon looked at Bogdan and went like, there is a difference between when somebody is laughing and when somebody wanna mock you some kind of way. So he understood it. Tibet, Tibase, Bubet Tibase, that kind of situation, action and reaction. Those two, they know what they saw. So now, Bogdan cannot like Condon. Not because maybe he hates her, but because maybe he feels Condon's presence has affected Akorfa's ship. I don't know if you get it. Likewise, you have a Rama, Angela, or anybody being there for Perry. I think somebody needs to equally be there for Akorfa. And I don't know why there is a problem. Now, hello, welcome to Vandyke GH. Myself, I don't tire. As I watch the show, year in, year out, I get to know the dynamics of a human being, how human beings worship their faiths to the extent that, hey, our faiths can do no wrong, or you see that kind of thing. But me, where they here, we know they get faith. I just watch the show and I'm like, this person did the same to people are healing. Another did the same to people are like, hey, you're a demon, you're a demon. And it brings the beauty of the game, and it makes some of us understand how stanship really works. So you have Perry getting drawn outside by Bogdan. Bogdan is drunk. He still has alcohol in his hand. And say, Perry, from the day we got here, you and I know they get problem. I like you like a bro. Perry went like, Then he went, why did you don't believe it? Have I stepped on you? Why would Perry react that way to Bogdan? Because there is this whole narrative of Bogdan is in a certain fashion and Perry is in a different fashion, and Bogdan's fashion does not like Perry. That is the whole narrative. I remember Ohineba telling Perry that those gang will laugh at you because you are not part of that. So all these narratives, words are powerful, is beginning to form in the minds of some housemates. And don't get it twisted, these are gamers at full speed, doing them our own thing just to get fame. And I like it for them. Just play it in such a way that you don't lose brand deals. If not, anything goes so. And who cares? Sometimes even if you lose brand deals today, tomorrow if you are able to market yourself well, the brands will come back following you. What did Wani and Handino do in Big Brother's house? But brands now, they follow them, low-key with them, they cash them money. So it is what it is. You are Bogdan making Perry know that he is beginning to feel somehow around Perry, and he thinks there are some narrative, and he wants Perry to know, if I have not wronged you, then so you should know you are a brother. And he is asking that, what do you think has happened between me and your woman for her to laugh when I asked you a simple question? Why is God crying? I'm asking you because of the dynamics you have with Akorfa. So I assumed that with she crying, maybe it's got to do with you. But when you said no and I asked again, you said no, I moved. So you go back to the bedroom before Onyeneba is also around the area and you are Perry. So Onyeneba, come. When Condon was laughing, was she laughing at Bogdan? Onyeneba went like Bogdan. Make you don't make this thing a big deal. So the girl cannot laugh. And Bogdan went like, I'm not saying that. I asked Perry something, immediately she did that. More like something they saw, but it was a harmless question. Now, you have this thing causing a whole thing in the bedroom where Rama, everybody kind of feel those people, they do too much. So there is this rift back forth. And like I said, if you don't get fan base, with you see the sister. So by the Saturdays, I love waiting days. So it is late in Big Mama's house after the whole banta. I told you a lot that happened. Kojo getting pulled by Ajua. I'm all like, oh, waiting you they say with Jay and make we come out, they go bed. And they went like, oh, we are not talking about people. She said, I've been standing here listening in. Kojo, let's go to bed. Internet people also dragging Ajua. You are a demon, you are a devil. I'm like, waiting they saw. Look at these guys gossiping. Talking about Bogdan. Nobody is even talking about it. That Bogdan is feeling insecure. And they even talking about Larissa and Van. Ohineba has been saying a time without number that ship is fake. And Ohineba had told Blanco, go for Larissa. Whether it was in a playful way or whatever, he said it. There are moments where Ohineba would want to tell a Rama something about Vandyke, more like Vandyke is not a tea like that. But it's all love and light. Nobody gets to talk about. What I want to say is, Mama show they share it then sometimes, especially fans, and the way I'm it defended the undefendable. I think we should enjoy the reality show by being a little more non-stanship. Mama come in one year non-stanship. Anyway, I like you for liking your face, Back to what I was saying, it's been a lot. It's a new day. Your faves are packing in my bag. So anybody say, hey, now you people, why are you packing? They are like, hey, they fear. Then he's like, fear what? But don't get it twisted. Anybody is not overconfident. So he has packed. Some people are like, hey, he the feeling body. No, this time the feeling body. He has packed. And it is what it is. More love going on. You go to the kitchen, it is meal time. You have a Naya feeling quite okay, and she doesn't want to eat. And her man say, oh, man, your girl went like, yes, what's yours is mine, right? Boy, it's like, exactly, eat. And he making sure that girl is eating. Likewise, on Hinebe and Rama, who had their own banter, they are equally settling. With Akorfa, she didn't even drag Perry. Whatever made her cry was around Angela. And Angela was seated right there as Akorfa was talking to Bogdan, and they addressed it. And Angela's stand has been known long ago. There is this undertone. I keep saying it. It's not shown. Me, if I know they know, but it is what it is. Girls situation. Ewurama is a free-spirited person, but there is this thing with Ewurama, Akorfa, Angela. It is not working. That triangle, those three girls, something they soap. Maybe later we get to find about it or get to know about it. So they've eaten, more love going on. You have Vandyke and baby girl. I don't know how they got to know something. They went like, even if we are fake, do what we do to do it and make we see. That is what's going on. I don't know how those situation is coming up. They are going to their bedroom, a little love, and they spot Nigel and went, Nigel, they see the thing they do. So they my baby girl and Nyash stop. Can you do some with Angela? And they laughed about it. It's love, and now the stylists are in to help shape the hair of your face. And you have a Rama cutting hair, long hair. No, her hair will grow. Me, I don't fancy hair. Because when you cut it, you just live your life the way you like it. It will bounce back. It is how she's looking. Or I was super worried that maybe it might not turn out well. But boy went like, wow. You were really the face card for the season, and that's on purse. That young girl, black beautiful, it means she's really pretty. She got some hair kinky going on as you're looking right now, and housemates cannot help but look at it. She's really looking. They go to the kitchen, they're enjoying a meal. Boy went like, oh girl, I'm gonna give you one doggy. Girl went like, some doggy moves don't come in. Anyways, so far that's what's happening. Your faves minding their business, people packing, people who are uncertain about their fate, lovers beginning to get so closer the more to their partners, and they are all trying to make their relationship work. You have narratives out there that the relationship with Ohineba is also for dynamics. Whose own is not for dynamics? They all they know what they want. Is there any surviving ship outside? A lot is happening. These ships where we see it doesn't survive. So no wahala. Let us enjoy the show whilst it lasts. We are there to be entertained, and after the show, I know they care like that. I just want them building upon themselves and winning brand deals, having a better version of themselves and getting more exposed to more quality individuals. And a lot's happening. When you watch Baby Mam Zamzi, the show does not deliberately create a villain. Neither Bibi Naija. If you are naturally a playboy, playgirl on the show and you are a villain, fine. But when you come to Big Mama's show, there is this deliberate conscious scheming to make some people villains, and they set them up, and AJ will drag you till you are evicted. It doesn't sit well. This season AJ has not started, but from what happened last week with this sole narrative of Akorfa and Perry and how certain video was played when that was not the actual conclusion, it's beginning to seem like if Akorfa is not smart, herself or Bogdan will be used as the villains for the show. I don't know why the show thrives on that storyline, but it is what it is. They all sign up for this, and I hope they play their game better. Another angle is Perry. So Perry never told Akorfa, I want to apologize, can I do it privately? But he goes telling Rama, Ohineba, Angela, and Condon that when he went apologizing to Akorfa, Akorfa was acting up. And she had support from Blanco and Larissa, and they were making it difficult. And he didn't like how Akorfa was acting up. So he left. After all, we are done. And when he presented it that way, you have Ewurama having a lot to say, together with those who were there. You see that thing. But boy never used the word, I want to apologize. It never dropped. And the girl was super calm. She was not acting up. She was just sitting. And he's saying that when he talks to her, he doesn't mind him. Talk to her for what? And no, you know, saying if you greet her and she wouldn't listen, move on. You never came here to bond with anyone but to have your woman. I understand, Ohinba. But there is this whole thing of Perry lies with his calm face here. It's either it's part of his game, he's been told to do so, or he has some partial amnesia, he forgets what he says, or sometimes he assumes that people know what he wants to do. You see that in his mind, he want to apologize. But you get to the person, you don't say that. Then you go tell another person, you told her you want to apologize to her privately, and she wouldn't be with you. You never said that. You kept saying, can we talk, can we talk, can we talk? Akorfa was even bored and went like, what's up with you repeating this? Talk. I don't want to meet you privately. And just then, you bore because Blanco was not making it easy. Likewise, Larissa. Anyway, I like the game. Let the game continue. I just hope the show does not thrive on making people villains. It should come naturally. That thing, it doesn't sit well with me. PMX and their deliberate decision. 2 seasons ago, it was Brownie and was it Bella? Last season, it was J. Chris and the girl, his woman, her miss. And this season, Boba, it isn't healthy at all. Anyway, Obi Bessie, healthy. Go create your own show. I cannot do my own, so make you enjoy it like that. Anyway, you're taking the comment section. Bogdan appreciating the looks of Naya. He officially apologized to Naya and also told them when something they saw, he wouldn't want to see her cry. It hurts him. He want them talking about it and not sweeping it under the carpet. And you have Akorfa also in black and engaging in conversation with his friend. It's good that aside Blanco and Ajua, she equally got other people who will be there for her. Life, you all need companion, you know. If something they support, nobody they there for you. Adios.